Imagine watching everything you've ever worked for turn to ash in a matter of minutes. That was the reality for thousands when the 2025 LA fires tore through Southern California. It forced more than 80,000 people to flee, including some of Hollywood's biggest stars.
I didn't expect that, so it's very touching.
For these celebrities, it wasn't just about losing luxury, but losing a piece of their history and memories.
All the memories in different parts of the house and whatnot, and then you see.
However, Hollywood knows how to rise from the ashes, and these stars, they're already turning tragedy into jaw-dropping comebacks.
That was like a game show where it went to zero to bankrupt. I lived there for 1 month, it burned out.
So, let's dive into the stories of 10 celebrities who lost everything only to come back stronger. Paris Hilton. Paris Hilton's $8.4 million Malibu beachfront home was among the many properties devastated by the 2025 Los Angeles wildfires. And while the loss hit hard, Paris didn't dwell on the devastation. Instead, she took to Instagram, posting footage of the wreckage with a heartfelt tribute to the memories she made there. But here's the thing about Paris. She doesn't just move on, she levels up. Rather than rushing to rebuild another mega mansion, she's been focusing on what really matters: family. With her husband Carter Room and their 2 babies, Phoenix and London, by her side, she's channeling her energy into creating a safe and meaningful space for them. And knowing Paris, whatever she does next will be nothing short of iconic. Since Paris found comfort in her loved ones, this next celeb is likely towing the same path. Milo Ventimiglia. Best known for his role as the devoted Jack Pearson on This Is Us, he faced a real-life plot twist when his Malibu home was consumed by the 2025 fires. The timing couldn't be more dramatic. His wife Jara Mariano was 9 months pregnant. The couple watched helplessly through security cameras as their sanctuary turned to ash. Returning to the charred remains, Milo couldn't hold back tears, reflecting on the memories lost and the eerie parallel to his on-screen character's fate. But in true Ventimiglia fashion, he turned tragedy into a new beginning. Just weeks after the fire, Milo and Jara welcomed their first child, a baby girl, into the world. Talk about life imitating art, a story of loss, love, and new chapters. Now, as they embark on parenthood, Milo and Jara are focusing on rebuilding not just their home, but a haven filled with hope and resilience. Because when life writes you a plot twist, you adapt and keep moving forward. Adam Brody and Leighton Meester. Adam Brody and Leighton Meester's Pacific Palisades home wasn't just a house, it was their family's safe haven. But the 2025 fires had other plans, reducing their stunning $6.5 million estate to nothing but ash. Their response? No public breakdowns, no dramatic statements, just pure resilience. Days after losing their home, the couple made a red carpet appearance at the 2025 Critics' Choice Awards, serving looks and proving that even in tragedy, they stay unshaken. As for their next move, well, they haven't spilled the details yet. Knowing these two, their new place will be just as dreamy. Maybe even with a built-in game room for Adam's OC nostalgia and a music studio for Leighton's low-key indie queen moments. You know, when life burns down your house, you don't just rebuild, you level up. But this next celeb, let's just say he turned devastation into pure Hollywood drama. Mel Gibson. Mel Gibson's $14.5 million Malibu mansion was more than just a home. It was a fortress of solitude. But the 2025 Palisades fire didn't care about price tags or prestige. It reduced his sanctuary to a smoldering rubble. You could be wondering where Mel was during this inferno. Our dude was busy recording a podcast with Joe Rogan in Austin, Texas. Talk about bad timing. Upon returning, Mel faced the charred remains of his estate. In true Gibson fashion, he didn't just mourn, he mobilized, viewing this fiery fiasco as a sign. Mel reignited his passion project, the sequel to The Passion of Christ. With his schedule now free, he's diving headfirst into production, proving that sometimes from the ashes rises not just a phoenix, but a full-blown resurrection. But hold on to your seat, because this next celeb's tale takes tragedy and spins it into pure hope. Eric Braeden. Famed for his portrayal of Victor Newman on The Young and the Restless, Eric Braeden saw his Pacific Palisades residence of 45 years succumb to the 2025 wildfires. The devastation left him visibly shaken as he reflected on the countless memories reduced to ash. Yet, in the face of such loss, Eric's resilience shone through. Instead of wallowing, Eric took Entertainment Tonight on a tour of the ruins, standing tall amid the ashes like a true soap opera legend. And now, he's determined to rebuild. No retirement, no slowing down, just a man on a mission to rise from the rubble. Because when life turns your cherished home into embers, you channel that loss into a renewed foundation. Meanwhile, this next celebrity's journey transforms tragedy into a masterpiece of artistic rebirth. But before we get there, let's take a quick break. If you're loving this video, smash that like button and hit subscribe. Trust me, you don't want to miss what's coming next. And speaking of next, have you seen our video on the $50 million mansion that runs itself? Yeah, it's as insane as it sounds. Links at the end, check it out after this. Anna Faris. Anna Faris' Pacific Palisades home was a treasure trove of memories and mementos from her illustrious career. But when the 2025 wildfires swept through, they left nothing but ashes in their wake. Surprisingly, Anna's response was grace under fire. She expressed profound gratitude for her family's safety, and currently, Anna channeled her energy into new endeavors instead of dwelling on the loss. She found solace in work, partnering with scrubbing bubbles. Anna described the project as a mental distraction that was amazing during such a tumultuous time. Now, you want to find out who our next celebrity is? She transformed personal tragedy into a booming business empire. Tyra Banks. Tyra Banks' Los Angeles home was a haven of cherished memories until the 2025 wildfires happened. Unfortunately, Tyra was in Australia when she was receiving the devastating news. Instead of retreating into sorrow, she faced the loss head-on, sharing her experience on the Australian show Sunrise and expressing gratitude for the safety of her loved ones. Now, Tyra is channeling her resilience into new ventures. Rumour has it she's planning a global expansion of a Smize and Dream ice cream brand, bringing sweetness to fans worldwide. Because when you're Tyra, you don't just rebuild, you reimagine and inspire. But hold on, this next celeb took starting over to a whole new level. Pete Lee. Pete Lee's Los Angeles home was supposed to be his escape from the chaos of comedy life until the 2025 fires turned it into rumbles. Just like Tyra, Pete wasn't even there. He was in New York gearing up for The Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon when he watched his house burn live on TV. His reaction was truly surprising. He turned tragedy into comedy gold. During his Tonight Show spot, Pete shared the surreal experience with Jimmy Fallon, joking about watching his house burn and even workshopping new material about the ordeal. He quipped, "When your house burns down, dry January is over." Pete's resilience shines through his humour. He's channeling his loss into laughter, proving that when life turns up the heat, he turns up the punchlines. Tina Knowles. Tina Knowles' Malibu bungalow was a place filled with family memories and a spot where she can unwind by the ocean. But in January 2025, the LA fires took it all, reducing her beloved home to ashes. Her response? Pure grace and gratitude. Tina took to Instagram to thank the firefighters who risked their lives battling the flames. She didn't just focus on herself, she sent love and prayers to everyone who lost their homes. This showed the same strength and resilience she's always instilled in her daughters, Beyonce and Solange. Now she's turning the page. While she hasn't announced plans to rebuild yet, one thing's for sure, Tina Knowles doesn't just survive, she thrives. And if we know anything about her, whatever comes next will be just as stylish, soulful and full of love as she is. But hold up, this next celeb is turning their tragedy into stepping stones. Nicole Lapin. Nicole Lapin, a former CNN anchor and host of the Money Rehab podcast, faced unimaginable loss when the 2025 Los Angeles fires consumed her Pacific Palisades home. Just 3 weeks postpartum, Nicole was caring for a newborn daughter when she noticed flames approaching. With no time to spare, she evacuated immediately, leaving behind all possessions, including essential documents and cherished memories. Despite this, Nicole expressed profound gratitude for her family's safety. She's been vocal about her experience, sharing her story to raise awareness and support for other fire victims. Nicole has also utilized her platform to provide resources and guidance for other people who have become homeless because of the fire. And if there's one thing we know about Nicole Lapin, it's that she turns every setback into a comeback. So there you have it, 10 celebrities who lost their homes in the 2025 LA fires and already rebuilding bigger and better than ever. These celebs didn't just rebuild, they redefined what it means to rise from the ashes. Now, go check out that $50 million mansion video. Trust me, you're gonna want to see this. Until next time, stay bold, stay witty, and keep chasing that luxury life. Peace out.